But speaking of Mark Rylance, did I tell you, and I don't know, after I saw the production at the Byam, this collaboration between Quantum Theater and Chatham Baroque and all these amazing opera singers, I finally saw the last performance on Saturday, and he had said during the interview that he and she go to every performance. So I was thinking, oh wow, maybe I'll get to actually meet him. Maybe I'll be able to say, hi, I'm Lynn Cullen, and you were gracious enough to be on my program. But I thought, the odds aren't great. Anyway, I had my tickets at will call, and so it was literally about 10 minutes before curtain up, supposedly. They always start a little bit late. And I'm in a line, one of three lines at three windows, people scarfing up their tickets. And I saw that they needed an ID. And I thought, oh my God, I didn't bring an ID. I had come with friends, and I love when I don't have to worry about having all that stuff from my purse. I don't have to have a damn thing. So I was, traveling really light. And I was concerned. And then I heard this voice to my right, and I turned, and there he was, Mark Rylance, at the next ticket window. And he was saying, well, I'll take whatever you have. Something center, maybe that's fine. I don't just want to. And I'm thinking, what? He's standing in line begging for last minute tickets? And so I turned to him and said, hi, I wanted, and he looked at me, and he seemed all flustered because I guess he didn't have his tickets. I don't know what. And he gave me a sign like, just a minute. And then I had to deal with my thing about, I'm sorry, I don't have an ID. I'm sure there's people here who could vouch for me. And he's having his troubles right next to me at the window. And we both finished up at the same time. And he turned to me, which was awfully nice because I was a stranger of bothering him in a not very nice way. He was in the middle of a conversation, and he turned back to me as if now I had time. And I just said, I'm sorry. I just had wanted to say I'm Lynn Cullen, and you were on my... He said, oh, yes. And he was, as he seemed to be on the interview, the just nicest human being. I was just blown away by what a just unpretentious, regular guy. I don't think there are a lot of, I don't know. Is it true Academy Award winning level actors who are that out there? And maybe it's because he's not one of the glamorous ones that he's able to be a human being. They're not paparazzi trailing him. But then later at intermission, I was standing in a line to get a drink. And he walks up to me and he says, queuing, are we? And I said, a British thing to say, queuing. I said, yeah, I am. And I don't think I'm going to get to the head of the line before the show starts again. Anyway, so I was able to talk to him then. And then when the thing was over, I was seated toward the front, and I was one of the last to leave because obviously everybody behind you gets out first. And so I was literally the last person coming up one of the aisles, and there, standing all by himself in the middle of the middle section in the orchestra, is Mark Rylance. And we spoke again a little bit about the Homestead strike thing, And I asked him when he thought he might be. He says, well, we've been writing it, he said, for years already. And it might, I said, I mean, it ain't going to see the light of day for a year or two more, I bet. And he said, oh, yeah. He said, probably 2 years. And he said, wish me luck. And I said, I do. But I watched him as he got into just animated conversations with everybody. The most open, I don't know. He's my favorite person right now. Because he's bright, he's accomplished, he's kind. You can see all these qualities. Just a good man. Just wanted to say, because I don't think I had done enough. And the show was mind-blowing. It really was. I was close enough. The seats I got turned out to be very close, almost too close. And I had never seen what happens to a great singer's throat and mouth as they perform the kind of musical calisthenics that singing requires. I mean, opera. And there is an aria, and they had spoken in the interview of this one aria that had been lifted by, I forget who, another composer from this original opera. And this had to be the one. It was the most amazing feat of vocalization that I have ever witnessed. And I suspect that not many people, even trained singers, could do it. I just, to see how much work the mouth, the tongue, the throat is doing to get from this note to that note to this note, and it's very quick. It was like when this woman was done, the place erupted, because I don't think anyone had ever heard such a thing. So that was pretty incredible. It truly was.